Welcome everybody to the Real Views again. So today we are discussing Nigeria, and we're discussing Nigeria by Nigerians. Now, following the wake of the first year anniversary of the End SARS protest, which was this week, we saw that nothing has changed. And so it's still the same impunity, still the same governance, the bad governance, and little or no regard for human life in Nigeria, especially for the youth. And so the question is, where do we even go from here? So today, even though we have people from all over the world, it's Nigerians discussing Nigerian issues. And of course, if you're conversing with Nigeria and you know Nigerian issues, we also welcome you to join. Our moderator today is Emmanuel. Now, Emmanuel is a PhD research student in KU Leuven, Belgium, in anthropology. So, Emmanuel, welcome, and over to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Andrew. So today we are talking about a discussion on Nigeria by Nigerians. So it's a very wide discussion. And we may want to talk about Nigeria from the political perspective. We can also look at it from the economic perspective and also from the religious perspective. And the question that keeps...
No, I put that down.
Sorry?
Thank you.
And the question that many people ask is, why is it that Nigeria is not progressing the way it ought to progress? Many people ask this kind of question. And at the same time, some people ask, okay, so your turn to Israel. I've heard several people saying, okay, let's just sell Nigeria and then everybody will just collect their money and go their different ways.
We share the money, everybody go.
Exactly. On the other hand, some people say no, that Nigeria will work, that it took America about 100 years before America got it right, or China. Some people say this kind of question. So it also depends on the political divide that one is. Some people say that this present administration in Nigeria is the very, very best. That what they call it, that President Buhari is prayer answered. Some people will say no. So it's also a discussion filled with emotion, as I've said. So it depends on one's political or religious.
Well, I mean, Emmanuel, from the wake of this End SARS protest, it is very, very clear. Except you are intentionally stupid. Even if they say don't tell blind man hearing before, even a stupid person would tell you that it is. We don't. Well, first of all, we are not in a democracy currently. We're not the democracy. We are. Do you understand? It's an autocracy. That's number one. And number two, it's a repressive regime. It's what we've seen from the End SARS is very clear repression. It is repression. So all these different camps, like, who are these people? Except they are the same old people who benefit from the government.
Exactly what we are seeing now. But there are some. Okay, I think my classmate in the secondary school year, if I'm not mistaken, Silva. Maybe he will also
Silva
throw some light. There is a young man in my group. The young man would say that this is how he described the End SARS. He said, I wrote it down. I said, these are a group of criminals that want to disrupt the best system in Nigeria. And he now said that the End SARS is the greatest evil to have befallen the modern Nigerian state. So as I've said, it depends on one political divide. But with this, I think it's better to open the floor because it's a very wide discussion. And in my view, I would have said, okay, let us begin from the End SARS, since we had the End SARS memorial just a few days. Because it's why we can look at it from the religious, okay, religion is the problem of Nigeria, or politics, or insecurity. So it depends. The issue is hydra-headed. It is pregnant with several children that you don't even know where to start from. But I would suggest we could also start from, we see the End SARS as a gateway to interrogate the Nigerian state. Just my own suggestion.
Okay, Thompson's hand is up.
Okay, Thompson. Okay.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
When we are talking about Nigeria, we should first of all outline the area of separate. Let's separate the area where the problems are coming from, where the problems are generating from. I was able to place down 5 major problems affecting, eating up Nigeria. First of all, the foundation our colonial masters built Nigeria on is still telling us up till today, still telling on us. That is number one, which is the British. They have their seed, the negative seed, planted in Nigeria, and it's already grown. Secondly, the Nigeria youth is the biggest problem in Nigeria. There is this statement I've come to understand is the crown jewel of a Nigerian. If it favors you, it's connection.
It's connection.
If it does not favor you, it's corruption.
Exactly.
You see, a Nigerian would prefer their corrupt brother to be in power than an honest tribe to be in power. They will prefer that their corrupt brother. They know that person is a big problem. He will not do nothing. He will do nothing. They will still prefer him more than a foreigner. Let me say a foreigner to come and rule. They will just prefer that. That's Nigeria youth. Nigeria youth they will see the truth. They will choose to pick the other side just because of that particular food they want to eat at that moment. I want to give for instance, you see this SARS protest that we are using as a May custody. Do you know why it's coming? It became very rampant because 60 or probably 70% of the Nigeria youth are suffering from it based on what they are doing at the moment. Let's call it spade a spade. SARS protest was actually boosted by internet fraudsters. Let's call it spade. Let's call it the way it is. Forget that Nigerian police are sometimes they are embarrassing to their uniform. But it came up at the right time that the Nigerian youth were suffering from brutality because of what they believe is the white-collar job of this generation. That is the other one for Nigeria. You look at the incident that is going at the trend on Twitter, on the immorality, the way Nigeria youth are celebrating immorality over the problem that is coming. Election is coming to 2023. Nigerian youth don't even have anything to show for. They don't have any gender. They don't have anything. They are busy running after T.Y. Savage and Whiskey concerts is the trend they are all focusing. Do you believe that APC and PDP, they've already bring out their candidates already? They've outlined they've placed their agenda why Nigeria youth want to take power, yet we don't have anything to show for. We are running after sex tape. The same Nigeria youth that we are criticizing a woman, a married woman, for infidelity on the live TV program, and the same people shaded T.Y. Savage over the dubious, atrocious events he committed. I'm just throwing like
one moment.
Emmanuel, I beg, let Thompson finish.
I'm just giving you the double standard Nigeria youth is based on. When it is their person, Nigeria youth can cover corruption when it's their person. But when it's a foreigner, they are ready to. When it's not their person, they are ready to kill you instantly with message. Nigeria youth can overcome internet. But what are they doing with the internet? Instead, they are celebrating negativity. That is Nigeria youth for one. If we open Nigeria youth paper, it will not finish in a year. Let's come to our religious leader. What's this man's name? Ubaka. Before Buhari came, Ubaka said he heard from his own God that Buhari was the Moses of our time. That was Ubaka, one of the biggest father in
one of the most prominent priests within
the Catholic diocese. What about this other man from this Pentecostal? What's this man's name? This barrister that speaks big English. He was a PA to Buhari. I forgot his name. Just escaped me now. What's this man? No,
Kayamo.
Tunde Bakari. That is Tunde Bakari from the Pentecostal end. These are our religious leaders. They did not hear from God. They are all running after their pockets. They mislead their congregation. Everybody run after APC. That was how we brought Buhari to power. Religious leader. They are running after their pockets. They are not bringing any contribution. Will I say? I will not say all of them. Many of them, the same our political leaders, the same advantage their children are getting at the same thing our religious leaders are getting. Is it the emir? The emir in the mosque, they are all concerned about who stays there, how Sharia will be established. Our Pentecostal leaders, they are all concerned about getting a private jet. Now, all of them, they are running into politics, supporting a leader that stole money. You will come and anoint his head in the altar of God. What a shame. That is our political leader. Come to our celebrity. You will not see any celebrity talking about power. The only celebrity I see talking about power, go and look their followers. Is he Idris Abdulkari? Go and look at them. They are feeding from hand to mouth because one, they have gone into politics. Sorry to say, is it the whiskey everybody's running after? Is it whiskey that will carry Byron paper and sing about bad government when he's getting from the government? Is it the video that his father is part of the system? Which of them are you going to call? The only the only artist in Nigeria that is supposed to be celebrated that is being cast is Steve Burna Boy that sings about bad leadership and facts. Look at their life. They are nowhere to be recognized. Because one, if you sing about the bad leadership, all your endorsements will be swept under the carpet. Our celebrities, they are not doing anything. They are just carrying their followers to run after bombers. Big nyash, big breasts. Just look at their platform. It's nothing to write home about. There is no foundation for the poor. The same Nigeria that if they want to do concert, they will all run to America to do their concert, get their bag. When it comes to election, you will see all of them flying out. None of them is talking about it. The little masses will still contribute their small money to go and be celebrating these people. This is the high range of stupidity. Come to our politician.
Faz is talking. No, Faz is talking.
I said apart from facts, and I mentioned their name.
This other guy, Banky W.
Forget Banky W was talking about.
The point is that they are very few. The rest are not even in.
Excuse me.
Thank you, very few, please.
The last time Banky W. Wait, my sister.
Let's allow him for just a moment.
The last time Banky W come out was the NSAS protest. Have you heard about Banky W outlining?
Finish your 5 points. Finish your 5 points. Finish your 5 points. Other people will address this issue.
Yes, they come to our political leaders.
Can I pause you for just a second?
Please, I want to sip some water. Please take on. Carry on. Then I'll come back to you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Thompson, for your understanding. Thank you very much. It's well appreciated. And also, I'm very, very happy that you have also pointed about that the Nigerian crisis, we should look at it from the foundational problem, that is the colonization, the British. You also talked about the problem of ethnicity and nepotism. And of course, the political, religious, and the so-called celebrities. Now, actually, Silva, you have been raising your hands up. So, Silva, the floor is yours.
Okay. I will address Nigerian problem.
Please show your face, so let's see your face.
Silva, is it possible for you to come on camera?
I'll share my face. I'll share my face. Give me some time, please. But while I'm talking, right?
Are you wearing makeup and they do your hair?
No.
Give you some
I will address the problem. First, from the standpoint of the foundation that our brother just said, that colonial master are not our problem, and they will never be our problem. Our problem, no.
I think can I quickly correct that? I think
let me finish. You listen to what I want to say.
All right, go on.
Colonial masters are never our problem, and they will never. They came, they did whatever shit they did to Africa, right? But Our greatest problem is leadership. Look at Rwanda. Rwanda and Burundi, the same time, they had the same war. Britain did the same thing that they did to us, to Rwanda and Burundi. Instead of putting all the Houthi in one country and all the Tutsi in one country, they mix everything up. Houthi and Tutsi in one country, Houthi and Tutsi in another country. But look at the leadership of Rwanda today. Where is Rwanda? Go and look at Burundi. Burundi, they are still behind. They are still just like Nigeria, behind.
They are only now going on trial. Burundi, they are only just now taking the killers of Thomas Sankara on trial after 34 years.
Thank you.
After 34 years. But again, can I quickly correct something with this colonial thing? I think it, like Thompson said, it was the origin. Now, we talk about Rwanda. What do you think caused the 1994 genocide in Rwanda? It was this same Hutsi and Tutsi mix.
That is what I'm telling you. That is what I'm
amalgamation by the British.
The colonial masters are not a problem anymore, in the sense that look at what happened with the blacks in the US. Wait, let me tell you why I understand where he's coming from, where Silva is coming from. Okay. Now look at all these Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Philip, correct. Thank you. It's Burkina Faso, not
we've been dragging for years and decades, 400 freaking years on slavery. Okay, no problem. Now, it is acknowledged that your parents, your forefathers were taken as slaves. The Black community itself, now, present day, what are you doing for yourself to remove yourself from the kind of situations you are finding yourself right now? Will you continue going back and be calling the slave masters for situations that happened 400 years later on?
Right, but can I, yeah, but that is true.
Were the origins, but right now, removing the colonial masters or not, Nigerians themselves need to find a way to get out of this situation, not calling colonial masters any longer.
We agree, but the thing is this.
New colonization.
Silva, finish your point. Silva, finish your point. Sorry, finish your point, Silva.
Okay, good. Our greatest problem is leadership. You understand? If you have the right leader, you will be able to get everything. You'll be able to get the nation will develop. You'll get everything right once the head is right.
No. I disagree with you, sir.
Well, look, let me finish now. Don't interrupt. Okay. Look at UAE. Look at UAE. UAE, when they had the right leader, they've been able to develop Dubai. Everybody is running to Dubai. Do you think it's oil they are using there? It's not oil. It's just good. They just have the right leadership. When I mean leadership, in Nigeria, every leader in Nigeria doesn't even understand what it takes to be a leader. From political leader, religious leader, social leader, and everything. They don't even understand what leadership is. Everybody is thinking about himself. You want to say hi?
Can I say something?
I'm busy.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done. My son kept distract me. Okay. So, one is the problem of leadership is our greatest problem. And where I will blame the youth, not all youth. Let's not be sentimental. A lot of Nigerian youth are doing so well with so little resources. We are doing so well. The problem is leadership in Nigeria. How come Nigerian youth, when they travel out of Nigeria, they do well, but in Nigeria they don't do well? How come Nigerian youth are doing so well in the US, in America, in Canada, in UK and everywhere? How come they are doing so well? We know a lot of youth are doing fraud stuff, but don't use because of some few bad eggs. You claiming that the entire Nigerian youth are bad. In Canada here, you have a lot of youths who are doing 419. But that's the only thing that press to carry, that, oh, Nigerians, they do 419, Nigerians, they do 419. But you have thousands of Nigerians in Canada here that are doing so well, good paying jobs. They work hard every day. You understand? They are breaking grounds in different companies, and they are being recognized. So it's not about the youth who creates the environment that the youth cannot really survive.
Okay. Siva,
Who
is
is
it okay?
putting
Can I say
who is
something? Can I
putting
say
their
something,
knee in
please?
our neck to choke us?
Thompson,
The way Floyd was
put
choked.
your hand up,
It's
and
the
then
leaders that are
moderator
killing
will
us.
call
They're
you.
killing us.
I've written down your name down. Siva, is it okay to just interrupt, to just hold your thoughts? We will also come back to you.
Go ahead.
Okay, I
The
will
floor is
ask you, I will ask you a question later on whether how can we talk of authentic leadership without followership? But let us just keep that thought for a while. And Bukola wants to say something. I've seen the hands of Bukola, Andrew, okay, Shedu, and also Philip. Okay, let's start with Bukola. Thompson, I promise you we'll come back to you. Just a little bit of
everyone.
okay. Okay, Bukola. All right.
Yeah, hello
Let's
everyone.
see your face. Let's see your face.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, Bukola, can you unmute yourself? Bukola. Hello, Bukola.
Maybe go to the next person. Because
Okay. We lost Bukola. Okay. Andrew, you want to say something?
No. What I was going to say was, I'll just I'm going to make a reference to the points that Chizoba and Silva raised earlier about it's leadership. It's not necessarily the colonial masters, and Chizoba cited American racism issue and slavery. Now the thing is this: if the foundation of anything is wrong, what happens is whatever comes after it becomes so. What you're essentially doing with those wrong foundations, that's exactly what's happening in America now with this from the slavery times till now. Is it doesn't excuse the crime, but the thing is, what happens is a lot of the blacks in America are playing catch up. That's on one side. Now, when it comes to Nigeria, if you look at this amalgamation, there's certain groups of people that we shouldn't belong together in the first place. That's why I think that's where Thompson was coming from when he talks about the foundation is wrong. Do you see? Now, the effort for the amalgamation is already creating problems because of the different cultures and tribes in Nigeria. It becomes a problem to have a unified leadership, right? So things worked better during when we had like regions. So from that time, you find that we've always played catch up. But of course, in as much as we are playing catch up based on the coming from that colonial era and all the disruptions of that time of amalgamation, we're also having to struggle with different tribes and different points of views. And so there was we struggled to have a unified way of seeing things, or viewing things, or working together. But of course, that does not excuse bad leadership. Like they said, bad leadership is also a major problem.
Okay. I totally agree.
Right.
I agree with what you have just said now, and I'm happy that you actually buttressed the point I was trying to make. My point in this whole situation is I'm not saying that the amalgamation was not a problem. I'm not saying that the colonial masters, till today, I still believe that even the colonial masters today, they don't have our best interests at heart. So this commotion that's happening to the country right now favors them more than it favors us. So it favors them when we are in a commotion than when we are at peace. So that being said, good. My point is this: we are human beings that God gave brains and resources to. Now, what has happened. Can we move on and find a way to get out of this mess? That is why I mentioned the Black Lives Matters incident. Slavery. 400 years, people have been talking about the same thing. We get it. The people you are talking about do not want to apologize. Move on. Now, the Black community on your own. What are you people doing to help each other progress from the situation you're in to move to another situation? Now, America, they're talking about the amalgamation, no wahala. Different people from different cultures and different words join together, and that is what is causing a problem. The same US is a mixture of different freaking tribes, countries, nations, every single thing. And one way or the other, they are progressing. Forget that they have the small sentiments that happen there. But they are progressing. Why can't, in our own way, we should find a way to be able to deal with our problems. Now, I get the government. Now we're talking about government. Who makes up the government? Nobody the
God
same
bless
Nigerian.
you. God bless you.
Great. Now, the problem I see is not even the amount. My problem is Nigerians on their own are the main problem in Nigeria. Let's start and tell ourselves the truth.
More grace to your elbow.
Sorry to say, including me, including every freaking person, we are greedy, selfish, hypocritical. I don't even know the English I want to even call now. That's how we are naturally. And that is the reason why somebody will go into power with all the ways that you've gone and deceive people and giving people bribes and brings and whatever to vote into power. You come there and decide a whole nation. That is why a human being will embezzle money in Ghana must go and buy a house and lock that money in that house. See that money rots.
God bless you.
Just to pay medical bills. No, Nigerian problem, they invest me. Man, just even start from there. Now, the youth, this is where I agree with Thompson. The youths are the problem in the sense that, good, the NSAS matter, like you said, it started from Yahoo Boys that affected normal people and blah, blah, blah. It went there. May God rest the souls of all those who passed.
Inshallah.
The NSAS issue, I was so happy. I don't know how proud, I can't even describe how proud I was when that incident happened. I felt like this is the moment that we are going to now change.
I was very proud,
Like with all the mouths that we made, immediately the soldiers came. Like, and then they messed up everything. It killed everybody's spirit down to this is the same coconut head generation we'll be complaining about, that the coconut head did not reach after that. Like the kind of force, the kind of anger we would have used to push back after that incident of the ENSA, the Lekki toll gate. That anger that with all our resources we have, with the internet that we're always making noise, like we're the ones that control the internet and everything, with every single, bring up a Bobrisky case now on the internet, the whole
God bless
of
you. God bless you.
They will go and call the boy's number till he confesses all his sins and change the boy back. They will call you something like all that power and energy and resources people are using to do those useless things. I will not hear what BBN. That power people are doing, use it and face the politicians that are giving you the problem. Use it and give up to all your mothers in the village, everybody that is collecting one plate of rice and selling their children's generation for 8 years. Go back and go and talk to them. Those ones that are coming to borrow money from you every freaking day, that they'll be borrowing money from you, but they'll go and carry their boat and sell their boat for 1,000 naira. Go back and tell them, before I give you money, why didn't you go back to the person you voted for and sold your boat to give you that money that you're borrowing me for? Why are you coming to me? Do you understand? All the people that are, all the Agberos under the bridge that are smoking like there's no tomorrow, there are a lot of youths that are in very corporate uniform and smoking in bowl. You will go there and go and smoke with them. Why do you go and tell them that what it is they are doing there is not right by coming to go and collect ballot boxes and everything?
God bless you.
I have a question for you.
Please let her finish. Let her finish, please.
Youths are bringing up, are bringing up businesses in this kind of tough economy. They are waking up and bringing up businesses, and now their businesses are trying to die because cost of raw materials are now so freaking high.
God bless you.
Bakeries will be closing down. But we'll be complaining. I bought this tomato for 5,000 before. Now it is now 10,000, and we sit in the house, keep quiet. Then when
God bless you.
Open our mouth and go and talk. What the hell? Seriously. But when they bring up a useless topic, all our mouths will be very, very sharp.
Right on.
I have a question to ask.
She has not finished. Hold on.
Emmanuel, this one, she's about to move her hair. Be ready. Just listen.
Can I ask a question before you continue? Just a question.
To break her down.
No, I don't want to. I just want.
Go on.
If you see the power we use to make sure Twitter, like when we were making us Twitter, they banned Twitter. I was feeling like, okay, they were actually angry that they were shutting our voices. That's the reason why they banned Twitter. Okay, people were angry, they're trying to get Twitter back. But at the end of the day, people are angry because of the useless tweets. Trying to make everybody wants to be a comedian overnight. I want to be funny.
God bless you.
Tweet. And that's the reason why you are angry. Instead, oh God, no, this country they best me. This country and the fact about it. And are they here?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I understand. No.
Emmanuel, I said this one that she's about to move her hair. You know that it's serious. You are telling her I want to talk. Let her finish.
Which brand of water do you take?
Oh my God, something. Yeah, so I have a question. I just have a question or a clarification. Now you talked about Nigerian youth not being concerned with that which is relevant. I want to draw your attention to a text written. I've forgotten the name of the text. It's called The Sociology of the Oppressed. And there is another one we call The Psychology of the Oppressed. My question is also in line with what the submission Silva made. I'll first of all start with a vignette. Haiti is very close to America.
Haiti, yeah. Haiti.
Very close to America. But Haiti, as it's here, is populated by the blacks, and it's one of the poorest countries on the American zone. I asked one of my colleagues, how come that America is very rich, but people in the Haiti is the poorest? I asked this question. And then come back to Nigeria. The second year, like for example, Andrew himself is in Sweden. I'm in Belgium, and then we also have other Nigerians in other parts of the world. Sometimes we don't even have time to even start making some funny stuff on the Twitter, on the Facebook, on the YouTube. But when we go to Nigeria, during the election in Edo State specifically, I saw a Nigerian and she came and said, I've sold my vote for 1,000 naira and I'm happy with that. And when she was talking, as an anthropologist, when she was talking, I understand that I looked at this girl's shoes. The shoes are in ages. It is quite old. And I saw when they were doing the protest movement, I saw those that were fighting for pro-Buhari. I saw them and I wept within me. They look so poor, they look so tattered. So the question now is about, don't you think that when somebody is poor, when somebody is deprived economically, socially, or politically, the person tends to lose some form of reason following the sociology of oppressed? So to what extent can you categorize the whole of the youth as not being a serious element? Don't you think that they are using fun or a fun as a way to navigate?
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Emmanuel, I understand and I agree with what you have said for this, right? I have always said that this poverty in this country is deliberate. Trust me, I've always said that.
I've said that as well. I agree. Absolutely.
In this country is deliberate. If you make somebody depend on you for food, so much so that person has to come and crawl to your leg to beg you for food, then you have that power over that person. I get it. Now, my question is, when does it end? Will you continue saying, okay, I will sell my vote for 1,000 naira? That 1,000 naira maybe would have bought you some things to cook soup last year. 8 years down the road, you sell your vote again for another 1,000 naira. Right now, your 1,000 naira cannot even reach your transport to go to your house. So how long will you continue using suffering as an excuse to keep selling your vote and making your situation worse and worse by the years? It has to stop at one point. That's my point. My own is this. As youth that we claim we are so suave, we are so tech, we are so this, we mingle with everybody, we have our open mind about religion and culture and all whatnot. We're supposed to use those same skills and those same talents to reach across to those people who, God forgive me, or forgive me for the lack of, I don't know any other word to use, but to those people who are very, very dumb. That's the point. Now, this example now, recently I started seeing posters of coming out for election, for presidency, right? Okay, he was very sick from the US. Whatever he had, whatever his dealings he had with Buhari or whoever it is that they now managed, the reason that they brought Buhari into power, that's his business. But for some freaking reason, this man thinks he's good enough to come and be president of the country. And he's already campaigning from UK to Nigeria to everywhere. And the other day I heard he was sharing plate of cooked rice. Let us even say that the poor people that are so poor, they are so hungry, that before it took a bag of rice and wrapper to buy them. Right now, it takes just a plate of freaking rice in a paper bag to buy these same women that are going to go and collect each plate, to go and sell their votes. This is somebody, you cannot tell me that you are that ignorant, that somebody gives you a plate of rice. You know that this person is not even capable of ruining or changing your situation. You go and sell your vote for a plate of rice.
I think they are that hungry. They are that hungry to sell.
Is it the rice that you cannot eat in your house before they gave you that plate of rice? You
Choose
eat it in
about
your
choose
house.
about
It's not
poverty in
hunger.
Nigeria
People
is
cannot
real.
eat in their
They are
houses,
hungry. They
actually.
are
Some people
hungry.
cannot eat it.
What
What kind
can
of
make
hunger
people
is
to
that when you
lose their
eat
They
it
are
in
focus?
very
your house before
hungry.
they give you that
Can I
plate
say
of rice?
something? Can I say
What kind of
something?
hunger is that?
Can I say something, please?
All right,
Nonsense.
you guys
It's
are allowing your
nonsense.
voice. I have not spoken.
So we as youth, what I'm saying is that we need to start from the root. There are many ways to kill a rat. The same way the politicians are using to see when the politicians are coming to come and campaign, they're not coming to come and meet me and you that are all educated and taking service. They don't meet me and you and I because they are too much for all that. We actually go to the poor people that they're talking about, those uneducated, unexposed ones, because they are majority. Go and give them all that plate of rice. They don't know any better. They use it and they collect their votes, and that's why they keep winning. We too should be able to do the same thing if we want a change. They say if you cannot beat them, join them. No wahala. The same methodology they are using, let us use that same methodology and reach across to all these people too. If it's food that they want, no problem. Give them that plate of food and tell them that this is the reason why you should not be selling your votes as you should be selling it. Meet those agberos. Say it's 10,000 naira to smoke to go, that is their problem. Take the 10,000 naira, but this is the reason why you should not be doing what you are
They are
to
richer
mobilize
than us,
the money?
Those
Who is
people
going
are
to
richer than
mobilize?
us.
Which youth
Your
have the kind of
question is
money
this.
this
My point
people
is that
have?
we cannot
Which
just sit down in
who
our
have
house and keep
the
complaining
money?
about the situation of the country.
No,
Oh, it's so
we
bad,
don't
it's so
have
bad,
the
it's so bad,
resources.
and doing nothing about it. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be reaching across to these people, no matter how it is. If it is the small outreach programs that we do,
We don't have the
we
resources
should use it to
to
talk to
reach
these
out
people.
to this.
What are you saying? We should use it to reach out to these people, is what
I
I'm now
actually
saying. We should
believe
not keep
that
allowing the politicians
will
to
not
with all
take
these
off.
small tactics. Plate of rice? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, choose but just
Okay.
sort of, I see the hands of Thompson and Silva. Okay, Thompson,
Yes.
the floor is yours. Thompson, your hands have been up since. Thank
No,
you,
let's
Chizoba, for
see.
your
Let's
contribution.
Sylvia go first. Let's Sylvia go.
Okay,
So
Silva. Okay,
I'll
Silva.
look for her.
Silva, not Sylvia. Silva again name. Silva, not Sylvia.
Both of them are getting Sylvia and Silva. All of them are
That's the guy's name. And Silva is in Canada.
Right? But the issue that we are facing is you see, I am happy that somebody said the poverty in Nigeria was deliberately done. The leaders that we have, they are so wicked to the level that they know that if they keep Nigeria like this, their children will continue to rule Nigeria for a very long time.
Yes.
If today, the way Nigeria is, I like the fact that you're saying, what do we do? How do we move forward? But the way these people, the way they pull out on these young people today, mobilize phones and everything, uneducated people to help us maybe enlighten the agberos, enlighten the market women that you don't need to collect this 1,000. How are we going to reach out? We don't have that. We don't have that network. The way Nigeria is now, for instance, it's only Tinubu. Tinubu has the war chest to be able to successfully run a presidential election the way Nigeria is today. Which youth can come to say, okay, let's mobilize? Who is bringing out the fund? I was even thinking that because people like Babangida and Abdul Salam and the rest, they are close to their grave. Obasanjo and the rest, since they are close to their grave, if they can even think with their conscience to say, we've done terrible things to this nation, let's bring resources and help the youth for a better.
No, they don't care. They do not care.
That would have been something reasonable. But we don't have conscience.
They do not care.
We don't have conscience.
They are talking conscience. They are emotionally dead. They are devoid.
How do we get
Okay, no. Can you consider what Joseph has just said? Even to buy the form is 25 million naira. 25 million. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Fine, but we can go and some farmers can go and gather money and buy car for one BBN.
Well, true, fair point.
Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something, please?
Who are we projecting?
I want to say to the house that Nigeria is not poverty. It is in Nigeria you will see somebody that have not finished eating 3 plates a day. We contribute money to go and be buying car for senators' children. Is it that country that is suffering for poverty? No. The problem in Nigeria, I still keep saying it, if you are talking about Tinubu, the same Tinubu we are complaining about now, is it not the same youth that is campaigning already, pasting the poster? Are they hungry?
But are using instruments of poverty to get those? Okay.
It is not, no, you can never tell me it's poverty. If somebody is, if you are poor, you have not eaten 3 meals, you cannot be going from street to street, pasting posters. You will be sitting there in one place thinking of what to eat. No Nigeria is eating grass. Let's be honest to ourselves.
There's a friend of mine that is projecting article. There's a friend of mine that is projecting article. Now I called this friend of mine and I asked him that, young man, you're a youth. You also need to promote yourself to be the Nigerians, the next president of Nigeria. You're still promoting this recycled politician. You know what the guy told me? The guy told me, bros, you did Belgium. Let me just go to say, bros, you did Belgium. You're not going to understand. If I don't project article now, at least if I project and make noise every day, they'll give me 5,000 naira at least. I go feed and then feed my children.
Wait, I've not finished though. Bros, I've not finished. In the same Nigeria, you will see a youth will count his own little resources. You want to go and buy a car. You will be hearing Dorime in nightclub. The same money we are complaining now that Nigeria is suffering. The same youth, we have a golden opportunity to make money. You go and be busting it in Nigeria. Do you know, we are talking about Nigeria breaking grounds in foreign countries. Is there any Nigeria that will board and count 30 million naira, go and buy a car in Europe? They will not question you. Is it the same Nigeria here in Europe? You will be so bold, you will slap their police, you will go scot-free because you have connection. There is not, you cannot do it. In Nigeria, see, let me tell you, I keep saying it. We are saying Nigeria youth, Nigeria this, Nigeria that. What is worrying us in Nigeria is big, mighty, terrible ignorance. Let's tell ourselves the truth, especially if, let me come in Benin, let me use Benin, Edo State as an example. Edo State have one of the most rugged courts. If I say in Africa, in Benin, you don't just play. Okay, the same court is with your merchandise, with your arsenal, you will be killing somebody because he wore your girlfriend. While your leaders are there, they are using, once you hear siren, just know your money is coming to UK. We are talking about our colonial masters. Do you know how much Nigeria money is being invested in the growth of UK? Do you know how much is coming to UK every day from Nigeria? They are saving it for our corrupt leadership. The same UK will tell you, this man stole this money, is in our account, but they will not release that money. What about this woman, this woman that stole money and left the country? Up to today, she did not return. Do you know how much her furniture worth? Let me give you an example. Do you know France here? France, somebody from Senegal is recognized as the 3rd citizen in France. French-speaking country. I'm telling you, France here. Somebody from Senegal, they are colonial, the country they colonized. If you are coming as a third citizen. But Nigeria, go to UK, they will even deport you back to your country. These are our colonial masters. What are the benefits? Nigeria wealth has developed UK so much that, in fact, many of them are, but where's Abacha money? In Switzerland, they use it to develop themselves. What happened to Nigeria? We are talking about the youth. They are hungry. The youth are this. Who is encouraging these old folks? Is it not the same youth? The same youth with how much is one bullet? You want to collect bullets for ballon boss. You know this person. See, any leader that will pay you to go and steal ballon boss, just know that leader is not good. I'm just telling you the truth. Just know from the beginning it's not good, because if they come, all the money is spent on you, is still going to collect it. What is PSCN doing in Nigeria with their poor resources, with their poor delivery? But they still kept them there because one, they are still eating from they are still gaining their profit. In fact, I'm not even sure. What is that to people
outside though? We are supplying light to neighboring countries. We don't even have to
Ghana, and everybody else have to the last time I checked. The last time I checked, when last Ghana celebrated, years or so, they did not take their light. Is it not the same Nigeria that is contributing light to them, distributing light to them? We will say giant of Africa. We are just cockroach of Africa. See, Nigeria is the black Chinese. There is no country in the world you will not see Nigeria. In fact, I can beat my hand in my chest and say, Nigeria as a black nation, we are more populated than China. Because there is no country you will not see Nigeria. But what are we doing? The ones in this foreign land, we that are living abroad, there are things you will not do because one, they have laid a standard for you to follow. But in Nigeria, anything can go. Anything can
Hello.
go.
Okay.
Hello.
Let me just
Can I
answer
say
that.
can I say
Let me
something?
just answer that Emmanuel's question.
Yeah.
Emmanuel,
Can
that
I
your
say
friend
Yes.
that
something?
was posting article and telling you that if you finish posting, he will see 5,000. Emmanuel, is it 5,000 you cannot give him? Don't
Thank
look at it.
you. How
This
much are
5,000
you?
you cannot give him. So what
But
kind of
Somebody
Can I
else want to say something.
psychology
Can
of
I
your
say
post.
something?
There's one. Okay,
Go
somebody else.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I've been listening to the conversation. Well, I want to say first, we all are Nigerian youths, no matter where you go. The mistake has been done by our parents already. They refuse to question our leaders. And now it's our time. We are not there yet. It's not yet Uhuru for us. It takes time. Whatever we are going to do takes time. So even this NSAS is something positive that would definitely go a long way, because right now the government has seen it that these youths are up. They are trying to live up to their responsibilities. You question them, and some things are working. It won't happen in one day. It takes time. Like they say, Rome was not built in a day. And another thing, we are all saying youth, do like the Nigerian system of government. It's like oligopoly. Two parties, which is the APC and PDP, they've been dominating right from time. Even from when it was SDP and all that, it was changed. And these same people are just rotating the leadership there. So right now, as a youth, what am I doing to support? What are you doing? Have you asked yourself that question? Like someone said, we are all greedy. Fine, it's okay. Everyone is selfish to an extent. But what are you doing to make sure Nigeria is a better place? It's not just by talking or saying all the problems. The problems they've been there. We can't keep complaining. They've been there. And just this October 20th here, the youth also mobilized to the entrance of toll gate where the protest was held. They mobilized in different states too. They were there 2 hours. Even the police came. But you saw immediately that those that were arrested, immediately that these people started saying things, they were released. We should not just expect miracle in a day. No, most of us are in diaspora, but we should do something. At least, okay, if now we say we are